Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Chelsea Road to Glory. And in today's episode, we have another SBC that we have to complete, and Raheem Sterling. And what I will say about Raheem Sterling in terms of like the in-game gameplay, in previous times there was the normal Sterling that I had, and then there was the informed Sterling, and then I got to Evo that informed Sterling. And then during the Euros, EA released an 87 Sterling that you could Evo into a 95 Sterling. And I thought, that Sterling was probably going to be the pinnacle of him, considering he is 95 rated. And honestly, I don't see why they would give a higher rated card. And then EA come out and release a 95 FUTTIES Raheem Sterling. Now, I was very much on the fence about this card simply because it's Raheem Sterling, and in game he's very weak when it comes to trying to beat his man and whatnot. And if I am reading correctly, the playstyles here, he has Press Proven Plus, which gets him a little bit of help when it comes to being overwhelmed by other cards in the game. When they come up to him, he's able to retain the ball a bit better than most would. He's got Technical Plus, which is great for the R1 dribbling. And considering how small he is and how agile he can be, he's a bit too good in terms of dribbling. But I feel like sometimes even when he is doing that R1 dribbling, like he's too weak to shield off defenders. So I don't know how Press Proven there would be much of a help, just because Press Proven isn't always like active. I think Press Proven is only done like when the first initial like tackle or come up from behind is placed. He's got Trickster Plus, which I really don't know what that does. I don't even know what it's supposed to do. There was back in the day, I say back in the day, but like this year, where they had to remove that from certain players because the ball was sticking to them and whatnot. He's got Quick Step Plus, which is great when you're sprinting. That first initial sprint will always activate that, but when you're R1 dribbling, you kind of don't use that as often. And the one downside I will say from this card is just that he doesn't have Finesse Shot Plus. And honestly, Finesse Shot Plus for me, ever since I use Zola really heavily, like that playstyle is just so broken, inside the box, outside the box. Like it's insane how broken that playstyle is, or how good it is, at times. Because there are a few times where I use it right outside the box, and the shot just goes like straight to the keeper, which I guess is a lot on me, especially during FUT Champs, because I think shooting in FUT Champs is a little bit more manual. I don't know if you noticed that, or maybe it's just me, but comparing squad battles to rivals to FUT Champs, I think FUT Champs has a little bit more manual shooting. But other than that, Raheem Sterling, it's kind of whatever for me. The Euros Evo that's 895 rated as well is kind of like, I use Raheem Sterling in that team if I need him. This FUTTIES kind of can't replace Joe Cole. Like if this Sterling was like 98, 97, then maybe he replaces Joe Cole. But with the SBC out from Joe Cole, I was like, I don't feel like this Raheem Sterling is a necessity. It's more so a collection, especially when they're the same rating as this Evo. Like that Evo was released literally a month ago, so I don't see the benefit in anybody actually doing that SBC. I wouldn't be surprised if I was the only one that did that SBC. But it is pretty cheap for most people. Some people might have put it into the 92 plus. Some people might have put it into an exchange. He's so cheap, and fodder is so accessible right now that it kind of doesn't really matter when it comes to completing him. And I think that's the only update in terms of the team. There isn't really much else to to talk about in terms of the team, but the team I did record what it looked like at this current time, right? Instead of like what it looks like right now, because that would be spoiling a lot of the stuff that's going to come in the following videos. I have one more video that's supposed to premiere tomorrow. This video will be up the day after, and I will try to continue this day-to-day upload schedule as much as possible, because I don't know how long Footies is gonna last. So this gives me, you know, a couple days head start on the next batch, assuming we're gonna get another team, and then another batch. Maybe we get a full batch then. Maybe this Friday is the full batch, and we don't have to, you know, stall here forever. Hopefully after Footies, EA is done. But considering the release date is next month, I'm not too sure when they will end. Maybe it'll end like the first week of December. Maybe it won't. I'm not too sure. I'm trying to figure out everything I have to do in terms of being done with this game, in terms of, you know, transitioning to another game. I have a code for the FC24 beta, which I still haven't installed yet because I don't know if I want to try it out. You know, it's just sitting in my emails. So we'll see what I do, because, you know, I can't record anything off the beta, so I feel like the beta is a waste of my time, especially right now, when it comes to the grind, which I think you'll see in the next video. But other than that, that is everything I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the bite-sized videos, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.